Hi everybody. It's been a long time, so I thought you missed my smiling face, so I thought I'd make a video for you to talk about a couple things that we're going to start this week after spring break. And first of all, I hope everybody had a good break, and I hope everybody listened to my words and unplugged and got outside. I know I did, and it felt great. And even though I know we are forced to be online for part of the day, I hope that you are able to unplug at some point and stick to a schedule. I think that'd be a good idea to do right now. So anyway, a couple things for this week. First of all, what we're going to do this week is we're going to start a live document each day for each period, and I have directions in the email that this link is attached to. But I thought this would be a better way for each class to ask specific questions about problems that I assigned you, and that way everyone can see those responses instead of responding to individual emails. Nolan, be quiet. Sorry, that was just a reaction. It's been a long time. Every once in a while during the day I do that. Anyway, instead of responding to individual emails, now we can see those responses on the live link, and once the question is asked, hopefully everybody can check that link and everybody can get help from it. Hi. My kids are all in the background wondering what's going on right now because I'm talking to a phone. Anyway, so check that link out. The live document, again, go to your specific class, period 1-2 or 7-8 or 9-10. And if you would like to respond to those questions that are asked from other students, you also are going to be given editing rights, obviously, so then you can answer some of those questions too. So that is the big thing that we're going to start this week. I will still have office hours. I am going to change my office hours, as I said in the email, from 9 to 11, where I will respond immediately, but I am checking throughout the day, so I am here and alive, just not able to respond immediately after those office hours. All right, so that being said, we had a test in my period 1, 2, and 7-8 last week, and I wanted to talk about a couple of questions that we had the most significant problems with. The first one was number 7, where they gave you an equation like this: y equals 2x plus 2, and they asked you to graph. And I know some people struggled with graphing. I know that was a new thing online. It was a little difficult, but I wanted to show you what the correct graph would look like. First of all, remember this guy right here is the constant, and we started to refer to it before we left school as that is our slope, that is our rate of change. And so this guy, since he's positive, is telling me that this is going to go up. This guy over here, this plus 2, is telling me where it is going to cross the y-axis, also known as the y-intercept. So that is my point that I was first looking at your graph. That should have been one of the points that you graphed. And now, after that, remember, I'm going to go up 2 units for every 1 unit I move over. So my next point is going to be right there, which would be 1, 4. And my next point, I'm going to go up another 2, 1, 2, and over 1. So my next point, those coordinates are going to be 2 and 6. And I now have 3 points. I know mine's not perfectly straight because I'm trying to do this freehand, but it should look something like that. Again, these are the major points, the 0, 2, and then again getting a couple more points showing me they understand that that's the rate of change. So that was probably the biggest problem that we had on the test. The next one was the last question, number 10, and I actually had a student email me immediately and said, you know what, the answer could be any of them. The question for this one was, let's bring this up here, number 10, said, which model seems to be the easiest to use to help you answer the question? So that was, remember, our big goal was using either the table, the graph, or the equation to solve the questions. And the answer to that question was any of them. You could have selected any of them. The best option would have been D, depends on the situation, but I accepted any of them. So unfortunately, the computer marks are wrong, but I went back in and I changed those, and some of you emailed me about that, so everybody got credit for that as long as you answered one of those options. So that's it for now. I know you missed my face, so hopefully this short video brings a little smile to your face, and I'm hoping that we will be back in school very soon. Have a great day, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.